Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here, and welcome to another episode of the Salford City Career Mode in FIFA 20. We're now really getting into the League One season, and our start to the season's been incredible. Sadly, we're knocked out of the not the FA Cup, sorry, that's a bit too early for that. We've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Liverpool, but in League One, things are going great. It's like a really weird flip of how things were last season. We were doing brilliantly in the cup competitions, but League 2 we struggled. Now to start this League 1 campaign, we have been on absolute flames. We have got 31 from a possible 36 points in League 1 to start, and we've propelled ourselves way up to the top spot in League 1. Today I'm just going to go through a bunch of games. We're still scouting potential new signings to pick up in January, whether they be pre-contract signings, blokes that hopefully have low release clauses, maybe even some free agents, because I genuinely haven't even seen or really gone into the free agents all that much. Even as a League 1 team with 70 rated players in our starting 11, it's still hard sometimes to find decent free agents. But we start today's game with an unchanged starting 11. We have got, except for one, Danny Whitehead, who is going in. The original centre midfield partnership here from the first season, Richie Towell and Danny Whitehead, are alongside each other once again after Alex Moat, unfortunately, is serving a suspension. So those two are going to be my midfield pairing, and that is the team for the first game that we play in a decent one against Charlton. This team is 5th in League 1 at the moment and a shot at getting promoted. Maybe even down the line, a potential threat to an automatic promotion spot. Who knows? Big game. I'm really going to look to hopefully play a decent amount of games and get really far in today's episode, starting obviously here with Charlton Athletic. We'll see hopefully if we can potentially continue the unbelievable form that we're showing in League 1, and maybe even the unreal form that Manny Diaz-Suvray is showing, our leading goal scorer in the competition, despite being like so much lower than everyone else in our team. We are underway now as we're looking to keep the back-to-back promotion title push alive. Well, there's the intercept from Whitehead, although he couldn't. Oh, fuck, we're in some shit now. Oh, wow. Was that saved by Muric? I thought that flew wide. Great tackle. Whitehead came out really quickly. And if we're going to go right up the middle here, which we're going to hopefully do, Manny Diaz-Suvray's touch really went pretty far away from him there. And we're in a bit of shit. To follow just lets his man get right past him. That's pretty piss poor. Boone or Bond, no one's there. Save Muric. That is lucky. Open space, awful counter attack. They're just completely out of shape there. Went in sliding. Harry Toffolo right now is getting run around the park. It's not rare that he has a bad game, but I can't. What in the fuck is that? A red for that? I don't see it. I was coming in from the side. For what looked a genuine challenge there. If I go through the back of him, two-footed, fine, sure. That I do not fucking understand at all. I need to make a change too. I think the referee is a fucking moron for that. I do not understand that at all. I'm just waiting to fucking make a substitution. It's been like 10 minutes since the red card. I just need this ball to go out of play. Every time they do a fucking Cruyff turn, you cannot tackle them. It just doesn't happen. Clear the ball away, Sessegnon. We give up a corner. Finally, we can actually make the changes that I want. Manny Diaz-Suvray is going to have to come off here, and I'm bringing on Brandon Mason to fill that left-back spot. I can try to belt this thing forward, but I don't see myself getting much time. We need to win the header here if we can. Curtis kind of does, but ref, surely they're not going to get this. If you give these guys this fucking attack, that's ridiculous. Thank you. We already know that you've been fucking bought from that red card, which is still fucking I'm fuming about. For some of the red cards that I don't agree with necessarily, I can at least sort of somewhat see how it's given as a red. That I don't fucking get. I think that's a shit decision. Absolutely fucking trash. Now we're down to 10 men, and just through stupidity. Yeah, Brandon Mason's not going to have a chance. This Bonnie or Booney guy, whoever is fucking, however you say it, he has just not put a foot wrong for them all day. It's been incredible. Oztuma as well has been one player. They just Cruyff turn the fucking shit out of you to goddamn death, and you can't stop it. Cut back, Taylor, Prattley or whatever, slipped in. Is he onside? Oh my god, I think he was just off. We eventually get it. Richie Towell slipped in here. Curtis, fake shot. Gonna go for a curler. That barely gets off the ground, and it's just pretty much put straight to one of theirs. Although I'm seeing this unfold pretty quickly here. Good delivery at the back. Stick! Ronan Curtis puts it in! 1-0 for Salford. 10-man Salford take the lead. Lovely piece of play. That's brilliant. We just moved that ball on forward very quick. The spin, and off one step, the cross is pinpoint accurate from De Frutos, the Real Madrid loanee. He has found Curtis so perfectly, and it's just simple. 1-0 lead with only 20 or so minutes to go. Ronan Curtis gives us finally an advantage in this game. Oh, it was nearly brilliant 1-2 play, but I should have just passed it straight away when Maguire got it. The header loops back over. Smith, looking in the middle here. Bringing it down. Richie Towell. Wow, the defender actually just ran right past him. Why did I even shoot? Oh, Maguire's clearance. Bit interesting. This guy's been on fire. That's a really decent delivery. And flicked in. Fucking Brandon Mason. Your clearance went nowhere. And it's fallen right to one of theirs. Oh, this Boone guy has been fucking great for him. The cross in. And Anike, or whoever he is, glancing header to find just the bottom corner. What is that? Come on, man. The little flick just to get it up there for the header, and it just goes in. Looks like maybe it's only going to be a draw unless somehow, with only 10 men, we find another chance and win this game at the death. There's the intercept. Poor pass, but we have to go quick. I want to go quick, but at the same time, do I really want to risk losing a point when I'm only 10 men? Oh, goodness me. That is the ultimate decision that I have to make. Maguire fucking span around. It's all right. They're not going to have time for an attack. It's over. 1-1. They get something right at the end. What? We're just one proper clearance away from seeing all 3 points out there. Fucking Brandon Mason. God damn it. He wasn't that great when he came up. Both of my left backs were fucking liabilities today. Toffolo wasn't playing well, and then he got sent off, which, to be fair, I didn't think was his fault. I thought it was just a shit decision. And Mason wasn't doing much either. Left back just got fucking absolutely abused all game by that Boone or Bonnie guy, whoever the fuck he is. He absolutely did a number on my left back. Well, that's that then, I guess. We now have a player coming back from suspension, Alex Moat, but we lose to Folo for a week, or for pretty much a week, for one match because of his red card. Jesus Christ, man, unreal. Speaking of him, he's going up by 70 or 276 with his shot power. Some of his stats now are getting really, really high rated considering his overall. I'm actually going to keep giving him the race against the clock drill, but I'll change up his adept attacking scenarios drill, so that way we'll work on his more technical stats, things like passing, for example. Next game is against Gillingham at home. We'll maybe sim this one and play the next. Again, home games against weaker opposition. They're the ones that I want to sim, and for good reason. But we keep getting red cards in our games right now. What is happening? We have 4 individual goal scorers and Sessegnon getting sent off at the hour mark. And Brandon Mason now coming out and saying he needs to play more. Well, if off your last game, I don't know why I fucking should play you, but you still have your place in the squad. I'm counting on you in decisive moments. That is probably what I'll say. He is a player with an important first team squad role, so I need to make sure I'm playing him more than others. Next game though, this one against Burton Albion, I'll play that one. It is an away game, sorry, should I say. So it's Burton away, the classic match. Danny Whitehead wants to run as well. I'll consider it. Why not? I think I'll probably just keep him on the bench, but more than likely sub him on at some point for one of these two, because that's normally what happens. The front 3 can stay the same, and I reckon I'll definitely try to sub Pedro Jesus in, considering that De Frutos is one of the only tired players in my starting 11. I still want to make sure we don't forget about him. Pedro Jesus will play, don't you worry. He will eventually score a goal for me. It's going to be even harder for him now with limited minutes, but that's the team for Burton. Still sitting on 35 points for the season, looking to extend that to 38, and hopefully maybe even extend our lead as well. I'm pretty sure the gap between us and like second place in League One is almost 7 points at this stage, so if we can keep that going and maybe at the halfway mark we're really far ahead, oh, that'd be brilliant. As I said, my plan was just to get promoted however I could. I wasn't going to be disappointed if I had to do it through the playoffs, but now after this amazing start, I genuinely will be. Automatic promotion is once again the goal. Not a bad ball. Not a bad ball at all, Manny Diaz-Ray. That's okay. Toffolo, we'll have to play it back. Moat, there was a defender coming to close him in. Spin, Manny. Don't know how. We'll get a second bite at the cherry. Oh, 2 saves by their goalkeeper. De Frutos. Oh, got a bit of a look, but dragged wide. Oh, Oh my God, the way he's managed to contort his body there, that is incredible. And then, Manny Diaz-Souvray, not exactly able to send these guys clean away here though, that's the problem. And then when we finally fucking do, Richie Tao doesn't put it, it doesn't, the through ball's not good enough. Love it. Love it here. Oh, what ball, saved live. I probably could have cut that across the face of goal. I had like De Frutos, I think, coming in from maybe a tap in. Instead, I tried to finesse it in. Fingertip save. Unbelievable. That's quite a fair few saves by their goalkeeper now. It's getting almost out of hand. Although the goalkeeper's out of position, and then the volley goes over from Curtis. Tackle from Moat here. This is good. Sort of. To the right, if you can. Manny Diaz-Souvray. Crossed in. Brilliant delivery. Oh, and Maguire sticks it home. Come on, finally. After toiling away, we take a 1-0 lead. Oh, what a low cross there from Manny Diaz-Souvray. The man that has put it on an absolute plate for Sean Maguire and perfectly finished as well. That is what I've been wanting. Oh, fucking half long. Come on, finally we take the lead. We deserve that. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever dominated a half more in this career mode and not scored. But yep, we managed to finally do it. Let's go. Oh my goodness, they've given it away. Could be on for another. Maguire, sharp turn that. Manny, can we go again? No, instead we'll find another option. Bang, shots blocked. He'll win this header surely. And then the volley from Curtis had to go quick. It was awkward and wide. And being 2 minutes past the 2 minutes of stoppage time, you'd imagine that's going to be the end of it, referee. Thank you very much. All right, 1-0 going into halftime. Could have been more. Deserves to probably be more, but that's what it is. Oh, Muric got a hand on that. What an attempt. I thought that was going to sail wide, but I got a bit nervous after the strike. That is a great stop. I thought Worrell would get in the way too, but look at this. Fingertips. Yeah, I knew that they'd go to him. O'Toole. I'm trying to stay in the way. Jeez, he felt pretty heavy there, even though I was just trying to contain. It's bouncing around right now, isn't it? Are we actually going to get on the fucking end of one of these, are we? Are we? Are we actually? No. Jeez, they just got bounce after bounce to lead them to that fucking chance. But now it's our turn to go quick. And De Frutos is pretty quick, you know. He's not going to go the whole way. So we switch it into the middle. And look at the gap here for Maguire to turn and face goal and fire and score and put us 2-0 up. The pace of our Real Madrid loanee superstar De Frutos still yet to score. I just can't score with whoever plays in that right midfield position. How about that for a finish? Had to be hit inside netting and with power to get past the keeper. But he has done just that, our superstar striker. And I tell you what, this man, he's coming for Manny Diaz-Souvray. He may have even just tied him, I think, in the league with that. Who knows? We'll have to take a look at the stats soon to see who our leading goal scorers are. But these two are just unbelievable. This is concerning. Yep, this is very concerning. One of my centre-backs decided to go on a bit of a journey. And now, oh, that's a really good threaded ball. Muric makes the save, though. And it looks like it was offside anyway. But goddamn, Muric has bailed me out a few times in this one as well. And because I promised him, Pedro Jesus is making an appearance. Curtis comes off. De Frutos moves to the left side. And come on, Pedro Jesus, mate. You need a good 20 minutes here. Am I going to do it again? Am I going to do it again? Oh, Muric, another save. I thought I bottled yet another clean sheet with some dumb defending. Is there a chance, though? Is there maybe? If we go right up the middle quick here. Maguire, I'm going to give it off to him here. Looking at do some footwork to dance on through, and I can't get past him. You can't fucking beat anyone this year with skill moves. It's ridiculous. 3 minutes to go. We get a little foul there for Wood at the end, but this one's over. Oh, and you're fucking shitting me. For a second, I thought when the keeper comes running in like that, I was about to get another red card. I thought for finally one game I wouldn't get a suspension. Thankfully I was wrong on that occasion. As Muric collects, what a day he's had. Arguably, player of the match, honestly, alongside Maguire. I know Maguire got a brace, but it's hard to say that Muric also doesn't deserve at least a shout of man of the match too. But great performance from those two. De Frutos was great as well. Just a solid performance from a lot of boys today, and a good 2-0 win, including, or just adding to our total, another 3 points. And right now, guys, I don't know. I just feel like we are just flying through to the championship. I was going to change Pedro Jesus's adept attacking scenario stat, but it looks like he's about to go up with short passing, finishing, and attacking positioning. So for that, I'm just going to sim. Hopefully he gets a good result. He does. Thank you. Now with the next one, we'll change it. Wood goes up to a 66 as well. But 15 games in now, it's an 8-point lead. Southend United have dropped out of the top 2 and they're now into a promotion playoff spot. Luton Town have jumped up. They're like the only team that have beaten us in League 1 and they're up with us in the top 2, but we're still the ones well on top. And with Sean Maguire scoring a brace, he's up to 13 goals now in 18 appearances. And Manny Diaz-Souvray, yep, he only has 9 goals. All of his goals he has scored in League 1. But now Sean Maguire with that brace has overtaken him. Not just, in general, he is the leading goal scorer for the season, but he's now our highest leading goal scorer in League 1. And maybe the Golden Boot race winner at the moment. Yes, he is. 2 Salford City boys up top. And Maguire's only played 12 games. Diaz-Souvray's played every single match. That's mental. How good is this? All right, we've got a player that is unfortunately not very his morale's just trash. I'm not playing him. He's just complaining constantly, so I'm going to let him go. Joel Watson. They offer a little over his value. He can probably, maybe not that much, $500,000. But I'm just going to try to squeeze a little more out of him because he's going to end up being at least 70-something rated. That's going to be way down the line, clearly, but still. We have 390. Fine, whatever. 30,000 extra dollars. What a deal. Yeah, come on, mate. Off you go. Oh, dear. Well, we have another game here against Peterborough. I'll sim this one again. Home team against a side not really up toward the top of the table. And hopefully after this, we'll get a new bunch of scout reports in and they'll contain some bloody banging youth academy players. I'm hoping, because right now we've had some okay players, but no one amazing. What do we get as we throw the main team out there once again, well rested after a week-long break? Sean Maguire has another 2 goals. He's honestly about to go for a goal a game every single League 1 game he's played. He's unreal. I'm going to work on Pedro Jesus' crossing. He's a winger with 53 crossing and 50 long passing. I reckon when we sort that out, hopefully it'll really improve. I reckon that's he's 69 overall with that long passing and crossing for a winger. That's just not good enough. So we're going to have to work on that desperately. And we do get him now up to, look at this, a 70 overall. We've even got, wow, a offer come in from Derby County. This is a championship team here that is asking me to ditch Salford and come and join them. That's a pretty tempting offer, Derby County, decent, but what am I talking about? I'm not going to do that shit. Are you serious? We're trying to build something special here. We're trying to become the next Man United. And I'm not talking the Man United of like today. I'm talking the Man United of like 10 or so years ago, like that, when we're actual decent. So let's hopefully continue that dream as we are doing all right still. Youth Academy prospects though, not too hot, at least in Ireland. In Norway, we have got Thomas Thomasson. That is an okay potential. The value 65, value 170, just a bit below, but he's probably the best player. I tell you what, we may as well go for him, sure, just because he's the best player we've seen so far. And in England, it's pretty goddamn disappointing once again. Charles Allen, the value, it's he's actually not even, he's gone to another club, hasn't he? So we can just remove him. And anybody else decent? No, it's actually really, really poor. We have a guy that is super low overall, but his potential looks incredible. If his potential ends up being, I'm going to scout him for a few more months. If his potential ends up being like actual proper mid-80s or higher, then I'll sign him. If you have mid-80s potential after I've scouted you for a few months, but your overall is trash, then fine. We will still sign you. We get a bit of a break, We're advancing quite a fair few. We're like a week and a half in, And MK Dons are the next team that we play in the leasing.com. Again, like I said, I do not care about this competition. It's the quarterfinal. I can't be asked. I really don't. I can't be bothered that much. I'm literally going to play my second team for this, because I want to make sure that they at least play some games, and because this is a tournament I just care not much about. I got to be honest though, MK Dons have, even though their recent results aren't much, they have been good in the league, and we still managed to get a win though. Curtis came off the bench, scored. Whitehead scored. There was an injury, but it wasn't to one of ours, and we continue on in the competition. I'm telling you guys, I'm not giving that competition any time of day unless we make the final, and it means we play a game at Wembley Stadium. That's the only time. Maybe, depending on how I'm feeling, I could maybe play the semi or something, but that would be it. See, look how much money we get for progressing in it. 55k, that's nothing. Let's do it then. This will be the last game we play today. We're about a month in from the beginning of this episode to now, and I'm hoping to keep it going at least another week or two. Hopefully we'll end this around December, and hopefully we'll end it with another 3 points right here against Shrewsbury. Charlie King making another start here. He's kind of, you know, fallen out of it a little bit. He occasionally makes the odd appearance, but with Maguire that can play on the left, with Curtis banging it on the left, it's tricky for him to get in. We now have a 10-point gap at the top of League One. We are flying to the championship. We don't even look like slowing down. Our team just looks too good for the championship. And it seems, and I'm playing just too well with them. Like, I don't know, unless I completely bottle it, or the sim games are really unkind to me, because that also is it as well. I've been playing well, I've been getting results, unlike how I was in League 2, and my bloody sim results are fantastic. Yeah, what can I say? It's all going well for Salford. There's the block. Alright, decent. Having to do a little bit of defending to start this half anyway. But then picked off by Sessegnon. Good. Moet. Oh, wow. Where was the control? That looked great. Block from Toffolo. I'm turning around and I'm playing it too riskily. Sessegnon. God, I just can't get rid of it. I'm not doing well. Moet. Thought that was going to be a foul, but it's not. Oh, here we go. And now Manny Diaz-Uvray. The defender's just going all the way with him like he's a bloody goddamn running back. To Frutos, the fake shot. Sessegnon. Wasn't trying to find him. I wanted Manny Diaz-Uvray, but the touch. Moet, bang. Shots blocked. Cleared away. Just at the moment. What a clearance this is too. Oh my god. Nathan Woods, that's awkward for him. He's tried to head it backward. Oh, but Worrell, what a slide tackle. That was very awkward, but we end up getting away with it. And Worrell gets to put on a bit of a show. What a challenge. Lovely. Lovely. That seems so easy. Absolutely glorious. Just played it into the middle, and then a good cutting through ball that went the right side of Manny Diaz-Uvray. He now scores, trying to chase his teammate to get back into the golden boot race. Look, we just played it into the middle there, and that needed to go that exact side of Manny Diaz-Uvray. Sorted his feet out very well, struck it cleanly. Look, just did what he had to, and then bang. Lovely. 2 minutes. They will get this last chance, and if it's a good delivery, we'll be in some trouble, but it's not. We are now past the 2 minutes, and a back and forth game has resulted so far, at least, in a 1-0 first half for Salford. Fair enough reflection, I think, in the match. And here we go again for a second half. Let's do it. Manny Diaz-Uvray, Curtis. That's clean. That's clean. Yeah, no, I thought it would be. Good stuff from Curtis. And now to the right. No! Oh, my God. This entire half has just been nothing but attacks being ruined because the game doesn't pass to the player I'm trying to get it to. I feel like I'm complaining about that a lot more this year compared to in FIFA 19. It's tough though, because I don't know if that means the game exactly hasn't quite got it right this year, or if it's just being down to the lower overalls. Maybe a mix of both, I don't know. Oh my god, are you kidding me with these fucking clearances now? What is that? Oh, and Udo has an attempt, but there is a foul in the box, a yellow card. Hang on a minute, what's happening here? Has the referee given something? Alright, there's a step after. That's got to be it's not a penalty, surely. No, I didn't think so. The ball just went out of play. For a second, I was getting a bit confused. I'm honestly having to graft this game out because I'm not finding chances that are coming across all too often. Whoa. Whoa. This is getting a bit crazy. Whitehead. Into the middle. Oh, no. I'm trying too much. I keep trying to play through balls in. Is that going to find one of theirs? Yeah, it will. Don't know what fucking bloody... Oh, Mason was doing. That means he's my left back. Thankfully, they tried to exploit my left back being way up the pitch there. Worrell went to him, but was fortunate enough to play him offside. Great tackle from Sessegnon. And I honestly have just not been able to find a fucking way forward in this game. They've got everything covered. But they're not going to come and pressure me. So you know what? Stuff is. I'm just going to play it around the back and wait for the clock to run out because I didn't want to risk it. If we were up by a few more goals, maybe I'd try to push it and go for another. But it was just a graft and a real grind just to finish that game. Whatever, so be it. We got our 1 goal in the game. Some games are just going to be like that. But we walk away once again with 3 more points. And... what? We've maybe even extended our league again, depending on how Luton Town have done. I looked at the stats before. I think Luton Town got a 2-1 win against whoever their opponent was. The full-time score lines anyway. Salford City is unbeaten so far in League One. Well, that's not true. What the fuck? All right. Are you confident we can keep the streak going? We do have a streak going. That is accurate. We're not obsessed. We're unbeaten for a reason. We have what it takes. We're unbeaten for a reason. Even though at the same time, it's cool we're on this streak, but regardless. You were able to secure the victory today before half-time. Are you pleased with how things went in the second? Not really, honestly. Normally you want to at least put I want to score at least one goal every single half and put the game away, but I was never able to do that. So time to focus on our next match, I would just say. We got the right result in the end, so who cares? Was the win ever in doubt? It definitely was. I trusted we'd give it our all. We were the stronger side. Yeah, I had my doubts, but I trusted we'd give it our all as a very, again, safe response. Even though that game, that definitely looked like Shrewsbury could have taken something from it at a few points.
Cheers, thanks for the questions.
Carl Gianni wants to play more, so I'm going to say you still have your place in the squad. You were the former captain. You're very happy with your morale, so even if something were to happen, I don't imagine it affecting his just overall stats too much. Regardless, I still want to make sure I give good rotation. I guess maybe it can just be a bit tricky. There's not many not super crucial games left at this stage. You know, we're trying to retain our spot and build a ridiculous lead to secure that automatic promotion. But yeah, next game coming up is against MK Dons. Can't see them all too high up in the table. Maybe we give this one a sim. There's a game immediately after it though. That one is against, Southend United away. That's a big game. Walsall are apparently doing well as well. One of the teams that came up with us. So we'll sim this one against MK Dons and leave it here on the 24th of November. And because it's the home game against a not strong team and we've got big games coming up, I'm probably going to take a risk here. Throw in some rotation players. That team is my second team. Compare that team with this. Obviously a lot of 70+ rated players in this one. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 70+ rated players. And a lot of these guys are like mid to low 70 ratings, and Pedro Jesus as well, so he'll hopefully star in this team if he can. Can my second team get a win against MK Dons? Can it? Yes, it can, and it's Rooney that's grabbed it from a penalty as well. Nice. Okay, that means we'll have a nice, well-rested, pretty much fully fit team for the game against Southend. Well, we'll leave things here then. With that very good result against MK Dons, we continue our winning streak and our 11-point gap in the League One table to second place remains. 4, 5, 6, it's a 6-game winning streak right there. And technically one of those games was in the Leasing Trophy. So it's 5 wins in a row in League One. Looking to make it 6 and 7 overall. Maguire is on fire. 15 goals, 6 assists from 20 appearances. Diaz Houvray is getting goals as well, which is amazing to see. We've got Ronan Curtis too. And even off the bench, our leading goal scorer from last season, Adam Rooney, is getting goals too. Richie Tao, no surprises, he's still killing it once again as well. And even King De Frutos since coming through. Moat, he's there. Danny Whitehead, Pedro Jesus in 16 appearances, just the 2 goals and 1 assist. Gone up by 7 already. I might almost wheel it back a bit with training to a degree. But we can end things here with this game against Southend coming up. Bring it on, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next one, my name is Master Bucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one. Bye-bye.